Okay. Okay. I hope that you can help me paste again. All right, the link and also the link of the attendance and also the link of the websites. Maybe some of you can help me, right? It's because I can't see the chat box when I'm presenting something. Okay, today the topic is how to write a literature review, systematic review versus critical analysis. Okay, in the title, in the poster, it show that a meta-analysis, right? Systematic review versus meta-analysis. But I think I changed it to critical analysis. Okay, because meta-analysis you need to do something more. Okay, it relates to the calculations of the finding that you get. So I think I go for critical analysis. Okay, so I think this is the third topic, maybe the third topic. If oh no, I think the fourth topic. First one is from library. Second one is from Prof Zaida, and then the third one is from Dr. Noor. Prof Zaida teach you about the formulation in edutech research, and then Dr. Noor is about the how to work with the Microsoft document. And then now we go for the chapter 2. All right, this is for chapter 2 in writing your thesis. Okay, it's about how to write a literature review. Okay, and then at first I want to apologize. Maybe some of you here is not come from the edutech courses, edutech program. Okay, maybe you are from chemistry or mathematics or something else. So I hope that you can accept that all my example, okay, I will show you later, is all about edutech subtopic or edutech field. Okay, so it's more related to edutech. However, you can you can learn from all of this edutech online PG camp that we from RG Creative Multimedia Panel, KRG site or Creative Multimedia Panel, that was arranged a series of EduTech online PG Camp to all of you to get some knowledge. Okay, so all of you are welcome to get information, to get more knowledge from this EduTech online PG Camp. And of course, it will conducted in English because we have the international students for the PhD in UTM from China, Arab, and so on. Okay, so we provide you the recording and also the slide. Okay, in the website. Okay, so this is the website. I post it in the chat box. Okay, can someone help me to paste it again? And also, I want to remind you that you need to fill the attendance. Okay, I also post the attendance link. Okay, at the checks box. Okay, thank you, Zulaika. Okay, so this two link is important. So if you not attend any of the session from EduTech PG Bootcamp, so it's okay. You can just go to the website and see the recording and also download the slide. Okay, it is not the compulsory, but I encourage you to attend the session or you watch it later because we actually arrange a very comprehensive, okay, a very comprehensive topic. Okay, start from the beginning, start from the chapter 1 until the end. Okay, I think you got the info that we have the session for tomorrow regarding chapter 3 and also regarding the pilot study, how to conduct the reliability and also validity for the instrument that have you developed. Okay. Okay, so we shall start, okay, about this topic for this morning. Okay, it is about the literature review. Okay, some of the students ask me or ask the supervisor, Prof, Doctor, what need I write? What need I do for this literature review chapter or chapter 2? Okay, what kind of journal that I want to read, or what the subtopic do I need to write in the chapter 2? So, in my point of view, there is no specific topic or no specific subtopic, okay, for you to arrange or to write in the literature review. Okay, but what you need to bear in mind is any variable, okay, any variable or any term that you usually use, okay, usually use mean you define it in the operational definition, okay, in chapter 1, we have the operational definition subtopic. So I believe that you put all the terms or the usually terms that you use in that particular subtopic, okay, it's called definition operation, or in the title as well. Okay, you can see what is actually the most important term or the usually term, okay, that you use in your thesis. So it must be um, right in the chapter 2. Okay, I will show you later. So a literature review is a survey of scholarly sources on a specific topic. Okay, it provides an overview of current knowledge. Okay, involve finding relevant publication. Of course, you will read the books, journal articles, and so on. And you need to critically analyze and explain what you found. Okay. Um, Okay, any question you can ask in chat box, I will answer later. Or if you want to have the link for the attendance and also the link for the website, okay, somebody will help you in the chat box. Okay, just ask in the chat box and somebody will help to paste the attendance link and also the link for the website. Okay, so again, explaining what you found. Okay, explain, not copy and paste. Okay, I based on my experience, okay, maybe from my students and also all the students, okay, actually in UTM, the maximum percentage of the plagiarism is 20%. Okay, 20% for each chapter and also 20% for overall chapter. Okay, so the big challenge, okay, faced by our student is uh, usually chapter 2 will have the more percentage, maybe something like above or exceed 20%. Okay, because you are copy and paste the journal or the literature review, okay, from the journal. Okay, so that's why the percentage of plagiarism is high. Okay, so you need to explain, you need to critically analyze, not just copy and paste and put it in the chapter 2. Okay, a good literature review does not just summarize sources, it analyzes, synthesizes, and critically evaluates to give a clear picture of state of knowledge on the subject. So what knowledge on the subject? It's all about your thesis. If you study about critical thinking, so you will analyze, synthesize, and critically explain about critical thinking. So it depends on the variable that you are studying. Okay, so this is your chapter, the chapter where you express your finding. Okay, it actually relates with chapter 5. Okay, it's coherent with chapter 5. When you cited or you get some references and you write in literature review, okay, supposedly it will bring again in chapter 5 or chapter discussion. Okay, maybe some of you have chapter 6 for discussion. So it will bring it again in discussion part. Okay, so it called coherent. Okay, you have literature in chapter 2 and then you do it again, literature in chapter 5 to support, or chapter discussion to support your finding. Okay, so literature important in our study. Okay, allowing you to identify relevant theories, methods, and also gaps in the existing research. So this is how you find the relevant theories, the method, and also the gaps. Okay, bear in mind that usually question asked from the examiner, okay, is the gap. Okay, why you want to study this? what is the problem? Right? Why you want to study related to the creativity? Is any problem? What is the gap? There's so many study about the Google Classroom. Okay, why you want to study again now? Okay, what is the gap? Okay, so this is the thing or the way that you find the gap when you read all the article journals from the previous research. Okay, also the relevant theories. For PhD level, I think it is compulsory for you to get connected what is theory is related to your study. Okay, when you maybe you study about the social learning environment. Okay, you want to develop a Facebook or you want to study about the TikTok, for example. Okay, so what is the relevant theory related to the TikTok? Learning with TikTok. What is the relevant theory? Maybe social constructivist theory or maybe cognitivism theory. Okay, so you can get it from the literature review, right? Okay, this is the step. All right. Okay, this is the step proposed by Shona McCombs. Okay, so the first step is search for the relevant literature. I will explain it in detail for this step. Okay, second step is evaluate sources. Third step is identify themes, debates, and gaps. Number 4 is outline the structure. And last one is can you okay, step 5 is write your literature. All right, the last step. All right. Okay, so this is for step 1, search for relevant literature. Okay, how to search it? Okay, first you need to define the topic. Okay, don't worry if you excuse me. Wait Okay, I see Dr. Baharin here. Hi Dr. Baharin. Wait I share it again with you.
Hi.
Okay, I think you can see my slide here. Okay, so wait, I want to see how many participants already here. Oh, 141. Okay. Hi, good morning. I'm Dayana. Okay. We have the session for literature review. Actually, I'm from EduTech program. Okay, so I'm apologize if my example or my topics is all about the edutechs. Okay, but however you can learn about how to write literature review here. Okay, it's okay if you are not from the edutech courses. Okay, but I hope that you can silent your mute your microphone and then not try to share anything. Okay. Okay, I continue. So you need to define the topic. Okay, relate your objective and research question with the topic. What you will find. Okay, what you want to find. Okay, list the relevant keywords and also search using relevant database. Okay, first you need to define the topic. Okay, don't worry if you are in the semester 1 and you is not actually have the specific topic. We call it as you have the scope. It is okay if you have the scope. Okay, for those who are just join us, okay, um my students or anyone here will share with you, okay, will share with you the link for the website and also the link for the attendance. Okay, the link for the website is for the all the edutech courses, okay, that we are planned, our research group RG plan that from Dr. Zack, PM Dr. Zack. Okay, so you can download the slide over there, and also you can search. You can view the recording. Okay, for the all the edutech colloquium topic. Okay, in the website. Okay, so it is okay if you don't have the specific title for your thesis. Okay, I will call it as a scope. Okay, it is okay if you have the scope. Okay, you know what is the research that you want to do. Okay, and then of course you will have the objective and also the research questions. So you need to find or list the relevant keywords, okay, are related to the topic. And also you need to find the literature using the relevant database. Okay, this relevant database, okay, I believe that this is the first colloquium conducted by library that was arranged by PM Dr. Zack. It's the first one. So you can find out the tutorial how to find the article using the UTM online database, okay, in the website. Okay, for your information, UTM is one of the university that subscribe many online database, including IEEE, Springer, Scopus, and also many database. Okay, so you as a student have the privilege with your ID and then your password, okay, to enter the Easy Proxy website, and then you can download all the data, all the articles for free. Okay, you can also use the appropriate searching technique, okay, using the Boolean operators, okay, or and plus symbol or minus symbol. For example, if I'm searching for, okay, I'm searching for the multimedia and computer. I want to search for the multimedia, the advantages of multimedia in teaching and learning. So, and also the computer for teaching and learning. So I use the N, okay, the N symbol here, AND, N word here, or plus here, Facebook plus learning. Okay, so you can use these Boolean operators, okay, to restrict down to narrow down the finding from the Googles and so on. Okay. Okay. Second step is evaluate sources. Okay. Read the abstract first. I know some of the students download all the articles. Okay. It's including me. Okay, maybe some of you can try to answer the question if it's regarding the slides and also the recording. So maybe some of my students will help. Maybe Abdullah or Zulaika or somebody here can help the question regarding to the slide and also the recording. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. You need to read the abstract first. Okay. And then the number of citation of the paper means the article has been influential in the field. Okay, so what you need to do, okay, when you when you go to when you surf the article in the online library database and then you download the article, okay, I believe that you read the title and then you download it in your computer or laptop. And then what next you need to do is you evaluate the paper, right? So you need to read the abstract. What is actually the paper is all about? Okay, I believe that the paper will tell you about first what is actually the objective, and then yeah, it will upload after this. Okay, by slide. Okay, next, the abstract will give you the information related to the methodology, the adjective, methodology, the problem, and also the finding. So if all of this information is related to your research, so you need to keep it and you need to read it all full article. Okay, if you read the abstract, it is not relate to your study. Maybe you not proceed to read all the articles. Okay, so if the article have the high number, of course, high number of citation means that it's has been influential in the field, of course. Okay, so organize articles properly, folder, rename file accordingly. Okay, I think for the first student here, you should you should go to the Mendeley courses. Okay, it will help you how to organize the articles. It is actually related to the bibliography. Okay, so this is the important thing. Okay, I believe you read more articles, so many articles during your study. Okay, so the third one is identify themes, debates, and also gaps. Okay, uh first first the trend and the patterns. Okay, you need to find the themes. Okay, the debates about the issue and also the gaps. Okay, do certain approaches become more or less popular over a time? Okay, this is the things that you need to question to you, okay, while you are writing your chapter 2, okay, about the literature review. The theme, what question or concept across the literature. Okay, debates, conflicts, and contradiction. Where do sources disagree? Okay, pivotal publication. Are there any influential theories or studies that change the direction of the field? And also the gaps. What is missing from the literature? Are there weaknesses that need to be addressed? Okay, so I put some example here. Most of the research using problem-based learning in teaching and learning science compared to other approaches. Okay, so you can see here, um, most of the research using PBL. Okay, if you are study about the computer science subject, for example, so from literature review, you find out that problem-based learning is the most popular pedagogy or teaching strategy that will be used for teaching computer science subject. Okay, so examiner will ask why you use inquiry, for example, because from the literature it shows that most of the research using PBL. Okay, so that is something that you need to bear in mind. Okay, so example 2, increasing in study related to computational thinking started 2015 is computer based subject. Okay, this is example 2 where you are studying about computational thinking, so it relate to the computer based subject. Okay, maybe early phases for computational thinking, it's relate to the science subject. Okay, however, started from 2015, it's Dr. Megat. Okay, hi Dr. Megat. Started from 2015. Okay, it tremendously showing that computational thinking is related to the computer subject. So this is the thing that you find out in your literature. Okay, so for step 1, outline the structure. Okay, after you get all the sources, you have organize it, and then you find all the gaps in the paper. So now is the time for you to outline it in to write in your thesis. Okay, organize your literature review into subsection that address these different aspect of the topic. Make sure, okay, this is important, make sure all the variables or keywords in your study are being addressed. Okay, all variables and keywords, I'm repeating again. Okay, I'm sure that all the variables and also the important keywords is actually stated in the title of your research, okay, title of your thesis, and also the objective, and also the operational definition. Okay, the subtopic of operational definition. So the keywords and all the variable must be addressed in chapter 2. Okay, if you study about the peer tutoring strategy in Facebook, okay, I give it, this is an example, okay, from my student. You are studying peer tutoring strategy in Facebook to enhance students' critical thinking. So the variables or the keywords from this topic, okay, this title is peer tutoring. I'm sure this peer tutoring is actually will be written in the operational definition, in the objective, in the conceptual framework as well, theoretical framework. Okay, so next is the Facebook. Okay, this is the medium or the platform used by my students, okay, to implement the teaching strategy. And then the variable, okay, the dependent variable is critical thinking. Okay, so you can see here 1, 2, 3. The three that I'm bold here, the words that I'm bold here is actually list out. Okay, my student list it, okay, in chapter 2. First is about peer tutoring, and then second one is about Facebook. The third one is about critical thinking. So then what is actually you want to study in peer tutoring? What is what you want to explore in peer tutoring? Of course, the definition of peer tutoring, okay, the peer tutoring model, and then this is important, the studies related to the peer tutoring. Okay, um, the subtopic in this below the main topic here, peer tutoring, Facebook, and critical thinking is depend to you. Okay, okay, I will answer it later. Okay, it's about the qualitative, right? Okay, I will answer it later. Let me finish this first, right? Okay, next is the last step. Okay, write your literature review. So after you list down the topics and also the subtopics, okay, and then you identify the keywords, okay, the important keyword, the variables, and also all the things, okay, then this is the time you write your literature review. Summarize and synthesize, give an overview of the main points of each source and combine them into a coherent whole. Okay, this is what I mean, coherent whole. Actually, what you find out and what you write in chapter 2, you will bring it again in your discussion part. Okay, in your chapter 6 or chapter 5. Okay, it depends to your thesis. Okay, analyze and interpret. Don't just paraphrase other researchers. Add your own interpretation. Okay, this is important. Okay, especially for PhD level. Okay, you can't just copy and paste the finding or the words from the articles. Okay, without saying something. It is do you agree about that? Okay, any support from other finding from other literature? So this is the way or the chapter you need to critically synthesize, okay, about what you have read. Go critically evaluate, mention the strength and also the weaknesses of your sources. Okay, maybe these two sources agree with these things, these three sources is disagree with this thing. So you need to combine it again, combine it together and discuss why this article is agree about this, why this article is disagree about this. Okay, maybe have some reason. Okay, write in well structured paragraph. Use transition word and topic sentences to draw connection, comparison, and contrast. Okay, this is important. Okay, I want you to remember that. Okay, I want you to remember that when you write one paragraph, make sure it have uh, com, uh, correlation, maybe relates, okay, relates with the other paragraph that you write. Okay, don't just write first paragraph is about Facebook and then suddenly it jump to the second paragraph, it's about critical thinking. Okay, so make sure that the both paragraph have the connection, how you relate about the topic on Facebook, okay, in first paragraph, and then you want to jump it to the second paragraph is about the critical thinking, for example. Okay, so you need to be careful on that. Okay, because your examiner will read chapter 2. Okay, you hope that your examiner can get something, okay, info from your um, writing. Okay, Dr. Jalilah, Ibnatul Jalilah also here. Okay, so okay, I also put it the example here. Okay, embarking the use of social networking site in higher education. Okay, so you can see here first is 2.6.1 social networking site Facebook. So 2.6.2, it's also relate to the first one, using Facebook to support teaching and learning in higher education. It's relate to each other, okay, the subtopic. And then 2.6.2.1, it's actually about the Facebook. However, it's relate to the previous research, okay, from the previous research, how the activity for teaching and learning is conducted using the Facebook. And then the last one is the research implication. Okay, this is the research implication is not a compulsory subtopic, but when I study in, I do an attachment in Australia, my supervisor advised me to have this kind of subtopic, okay, the research implication. So I do suggest my student to have this kind of subtopic at the end of each variable, okay? So it will conclude what is actually the things that you have discussed in one topic. Okay, for example, this one is about Facebook. So you will conclude what you will discuss in the research implication. Okay, so this is how, okay, the research implication is only about 1 or 2 paragraph. So it is a conclusion, okay, from the literature that the student write. Okay, for example, here is about Facebook. Okay, so that is literature review. So now we go to systematic review. Okay, systematic literature review aims to comprehensively locate and synthesize relate research using organized, transparent, and replicable procedures at each steps in the process. Okay, systematic review, okay, has methodology. Okay, emphasize on quality, not quantity. Okay, the quality. Okay, you can read more here. Okay, for those who are just joiners, sorry, my examples, okay, is all about edutech field, okay, because this colloquium is actually organized by my RG site and also my panel, edutech panel, and the head for this colloquium session is PM.Z. So, but we do open this session to all of the students, regards of your program. Okay, maybe some of the topic from my our colloquium is suitable for all the students. Okay, some things like for tomorrow we have PM Dr. Jamal for the chapter 3. So you are inviting to join us, okay, to listen to the PM Dr. Jamal session. But some of the topic maybe not relate. For example, maybe about the social, maybe about the social analysis network, or something like that. The data mining, maybe it more suitable for the edutech students. Okay, but if you want to learn, it's okay. You just join us with the with the link given. Okay, just join and then get some information. Okay, this is literature review, okay, versus systematic review. Okay, um, okay, thanks Zulaika. Again, you will get the recording session in the website for the whole EduTech PG colloquium and also the slide as well. So this is the fourth one. I think the first one is from library, the second one is from Prof Zaida, the third one is from Dr. Noor about the word formatting Word document. Okay, this is the form for the fourth one, okay, related to the literature reviews. You can get all the slides and also all the video recording from the website, okay, post by PM Dr. Zach. Okay, my students and other participants here will help to post it in the chat box. And also, you need to fill in the attendance. Okay, I see Abdullah here help me to post the attendance. Okay, you please fill in the attendance. So we want to have the record how many students is actually join our colloquium session. Okay, so this is the table that show the differences between the literature review and also the systematic review. Okay, so actually the systematic review, you have methodology, specific methodology, okay, and then it's usually less than 50 papers, and usually also fewer than 10, and then so many articles is actually published, okay, when you do the systematic review. Okay, so this is maybe some of you here are from qualitative research or mixed method research. Okay, I'm actually the quantitative person. Okay, so we may have a different school of thought. Okay, so I'm not saying that my information now for today is true, or it is actually the one that you may apply. So it actually depends on your research. Okay, so this is the example of the systematic review. Okay, this is from a paper from Dr. Danakon, my former students with Prof Muhammad Bilal Ali. So it showed that it studied about the augmented reality in education. Okay, a review paper. So this is how it actually he actually do the review. Okay, he searched for the paper. He searched from the paper from 2000 to until 2013, and then from which databases, and then what is the keywords that he used, okay, to find out the review about the augmented reality. Okay, this is another one. Okay, a review of search on augmented reality as well. Okay, because this is my field related to the augmented reality and also the virtual reality. Okay, from Dr. Noor Saidin. Okay, this is how it's actually conducted to find some of the literature. Okay, so she found that about 463, okay, hits from the keyword. Okay, so this is the methodology that she used to find out the review on the augmented reality education. Okay, so next is critical analysis. Okay, I think you actually enroll to the subject, right? Okay, so good literature review will require reading critically. I don't know, maybe you have your own style of reading, right? Maybe some of you like to read while listening to the music, or you need a very empty space, no friends is near with you. Okay, so it depends to you, but you need to read the article critically. This means deciding whether you agree or disagree with a certain viewpoints, arguments, and theories rather than simply describing them. Okay, why it is important? Okay, the identify current debates in the field, ensuring that your work is up to date. Of course, this is important thing. Okay, so in edutech field, okay, this is important because if you know, and I'm sure that you are know that our technology is keep on up to date day by day, right? So today maybe we use this version 2, and then next day it's changed to version 3. So make sure that your work is up to date. Okay, examiner will ask you, how you sure this is the latest one? Okay, it also it is usually okay happens to the edutech program. Okay, if you have the sources to answer the examiner questions, okay, what you find out from your articles and so on, you can answer the question from your examiner, okay, easily. Right, address significant questions, spot. Okay, true, Zulaika. Log in with your UTM email, your graduate email, right? So it is to make sure that the students is actually from UTM. Okay, we want to gather the data, right? You are from the UTM students. Okay, you have your graduate at utm.my email, if I'm not mistaken. So use that one. Okay, some researchers use PICO framework as basis: population, intervention, comparison, and outcome. So this is the table. who are the population and the sample for the particular research or the particular paper that you read. Okay, what are the intervention from the researcher? Is there any comparison being made? Okay, and then what is the finding? What are the findings, right? Okay, this is a popular question as well. Doctor or Prof, what is the format for me to write the table, okay, to illustrate the table? So no rigid format, okay, no rigid format for you to come up with the table, okay, in chapter 2. Depends on what we want to find. Depends on what you want to find. Okay, for example, number 1, to identify previous studies related to peer tutoring in online learning. Again, I'm sorry because I'm in edutech field, so my example is all about edutech and all is from my PhD students. Okay, so this is my PhD student as well. So this is from Dr. Nadwa, a lecturer from UPM now. Okay, so she wants to study the previous studies related to peer tutoring in online learning. You see here, in online learning, not in a face-to-face classroom. So this is the year, okay, who is the author, okay, and then what is the research purpose, okay, and then the format and the setting, okay, who is the respondent as well, and then what is the findings from the studies. Okay, so this is how it's look like. And then this one, to identify previous instrument used to measure critical thinking. Okay, in this context, okay, Dr. Nadwa told me that there are many instruments. Okay, there are many instruments used by other researchers to measure critical thinking among the students. Okay, it's from Perkin and Murphy. Wana, I think I don't remember. Okay, there's a lot. Okay, so I asked Dr. Nadwa, so what you want to use in your research? Okay, so what Dr. Nadwa need to do is she need to read all the articles and then find out which is the most suitable instrument used to to measure the critical thinking for her study. Okay, so this is the table that Dr. Nadwa illustrate in her thesis. Okay, so it is have the CCTS instrument, the CCTDI, and something like that. So I believe from this table, okay, I believe the from this table she will find out which is the suitable instrument used for her study. Okay, maybe her study is involve higher education student, not school student, and then the instrument is actually used for a discussion format. Okay, because Dr. Nadwa do some discussion in Facebook. Okay, she want to measure the critical thinking among the student, so she need to find the instrument that is suitable for the online discussion, for the higher educational levels, and also for the online setting. Okay, that is the things that she need to think before she find out which one is actually suitable for her research. Okay, so come to the example number 3, to identify what games elements will be chosen to integrate in digital mathematics courseware. Okay, this is another scenario. Okay, come from my student, Dr. Heman. Okay, Dr. Heman is developing a courseware that integrate the game-based element. Okay, I asked him, hey man, there is so many elements, games elements. Okay, and of course we have so many articles that listed the games elements. Okay, so what is actually the best game elements that you want to integrate in your courseware? So that is the purpose or why he actually come to this to draw this table. So he find many articles or many previous author, okay, that listed the games elements. So he listed down here, and then he will select the most important games element. From this table, you can see that, for example, the maybe the fun element is actually frequently used by other researchers. So you can use the fun element in your in adapting in your courseware, for example, like that. Okay. So this is another example why you need to critical doing the analysis for your literature review. Okay, so this is the conclusion. To identify what games elements, okay, this one. To identify what games element will be chosen to integrate in digital mathematics courseware. So I'm asking Dr. Heman, what is actually the games element you will choose? There's so many games elements over there. Okay, out there, so maybe 20, 25 games element. Okay, but at the end, um, the students only choose 12. Okay, 12 games elements. Okay, that is actually usually used, okay, to integrate to his research. Okay, so this is how you are find out something from your reading. Okay, from the article that you read. Okay, you see here so many articles. This is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 10 articles, and then you come up with the conclusion. Okay, that is how you work. Okay, this is some extra spices for you. Okay, some of the students maybe say that the chapter 2 is not important. Chapter 2 is just writing and copy and paste from other resources, from other journals. But okay, if you write it properly, you did critically, okay, you did critically come up with the spice of, okay, the topic or the gist in your research, you will able to publish a paper from chapter 2. Okay, I'm list down the several paper. Okay, I'm list down the several paper that published from my student. I'm sure that here we are so many lecturer here. Okay, Dr. Bahari, Dr. Megat, Ibna, if I'm not mistaken, ada lagi. Okay, so we can publish a paper, a good paper from literature review. Okay, I know some of you is a PhD student, right? You are compulsory to publish one paper, one Scopus paper. Okay, if you do your literature in good way, and then you write in a good way, okay, you are able to publish it. Okay, I list down here. First is from my former student as well, Dr. Sham from UPSI. Dr. Sham with the main SB is Dr. Noor Effendi. Okay, Prof. Noor Effendi is about here is about the social presence and gaming. Okay, here this one. Okay, I want to show you this one. Okay, it have 55, or it is actually increased. Okay, year by year. The first here is about a review of augmented reality. Okay, I'm sure the augmented reality tools is actually increasing, okay, year by year. So that's why the article the article from Dr. Farha is actually famous and influential in those augmented reality field. And then next is from Dr. Sham, okay, about virtual world. And then last one is from Dr. Dana Khan, okay, my student as well. Okay, a review papers, 54 citation. Okay, it is these three papers is actually is a review paper. Okay, a review paper. You see, it will have a lot of citation. Okay, because you do some things systematically, okay, into the review. So many other scholar or other researcher will cite your paper if your paper is good and um, really show the good result or the good finding of the review relates to the certain topic. Okay. So this one is from Dr. Noor Effendi and Dr. Noor Hasniza, PM Dr. Noor Effendi and Dr. Noor Hasniza. Okay, from Dr. Chi. Okay, Dr. Chi is a teacher. Now he is actually in Kementerian, okay, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, 62 citation. okay, a meta-analysis, a review of mobile learning. He actually in EduTech, Dr. Chi is actually our former student from EduTech panel as well. Okay, he actually do a research relates to the mobile learning. So he able to publish a paper regarding the review that he done, okay, in chapter 2 related to the mobile learning. Okay, you see here 62 citation, and then this is this is not just a Scopus journal. This is Educational Technology and Society journal. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Q2 journal. Okay, so a really good paper. So he actually able to write the good paper and then accepted in this journal as well. So for new student, okay, here I believe that you have new student, okay. So when you write chapter 2, you can actually have you is actually encouraged to publish a paper, okay. I know that some of you is thinking like, I don't have a finding, I don't have the methodology, what kind of paper that I want to publish. So you can publish a paper from literature review, but you need to do it properly, okay. Because the literature review part or chapter 2 part is actually one of the highest percentage for the plagiarism, okay. Remember that you need to reparaphrase all the sentence that you get from the literature review, okay. So this is my last word, okay. Remember, critical analysis should be fun. This is your chance to say what you think about a piece, but you must back up your opinions with supporting arguments and specific details from the text. Okay, so remember, when you want to argue on some things, you want to give your opinion, make sure you have your support from other literature. Okay, I believe you can do this. Okay, this is the chapter that is not a specific method, okay, on do this chapter. Okay, so last but not least, this is the summary reminder for you. Okay, today is 8 April. Okay, today is about the literature review. So then tomorrow you will have a session with Associate Professor Dr. Jamaluddin Harun. Okay, about chapter 3. Okay, today you learn about chapter 2. The next day, tomorrow, you will learn about chapter 3, how to write a research methodology. Okay, to find the research design, the sample, how to identify the sample. Okay, uh, to select the data analysis, the suitable data analysis that actually map with the research question, right? And then next day on Sunday, you have the session with Dr. Noor Farhana. Okay, Dr. Noor Farhana will teach you, okay, will share with you how to conduct a pilot study. Okay, pilot study is important when you identify the instrument, and then you need to validate and do the reliability for the instrument that you have been developed. Okay, so this is important. I know that some of you here is actually come into the chapter 3, and then you are actually developing your instrument. So this is the important thing you need to do. Okay, you need to do a pilot study for all of the instruments that you have been developed. Okay, so I think that's all from me. Okay, this is everything. You can email me, okay, or you can ask me here. Okay, I'm stop sharing. Okay, 10:53. All right. Okay, we have only 10. We have left 10 minutes. Okay, first of all, oh, 174 students or participants here. Okay, so I know that some of you are the lecturer here, Dr. Megat, Dr. Ibna, Dr. Baharin. Okay, thank you for supporting me. All right, so for those who are just enter, I know that some of you is actually asking for the slide and also the recording for this session or previous session from EduTech online bootcamp. You can find out in the website. Okay, you can find out in the website, and also you can download the slide as well in the website. For my session today, okay, I will share with I will share with PM Dr. Z after this, and then PM Dr. Z will upload in the website. Okay, it may take some time. Okay, to generate the recording here. Okay, I hope that you can usually go to the website, okay, to get all the information. Okay, so this is the link to the website. I think that the students will my students actually help me to paste it in the chat box. And also don't forget to sign the attendance. Okay, the attendance for this session. Of course, all the session is not compulsory for you, but we are encouraged to encourage you to attend to all the session. Okay, you can find out the schedule is actually good, arranged by Pamela Zek. Okay, we arrange it from the start. Okay, from the literature, from the sources library. Okay, library database. Okay, and then until the end. Okay, it is very good. Okay, actually this is the second time. The second time we do this EduTech PG bootcamp. Last one we do in 2020, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so I go to the chat box and I want to answer the question. Okay, if you have question or you want to ask me, just unmute your microphone. Okay, uh, I do remind that there is no correct or wrong to do literature review. It depends on your research. Okay, it depends on your topic, your variables, okay, what you want to study. So no rigid format for the chapter 2. Okay, it is, but the important thing, you need to review all the important key point and also the variables that you are studying in your research. Okay. You have any question, just post in a chat box so I can answer. Okay, thank you for helping me post the website and also the attendance here. Okay. Okay, I do the settings for for the mute of the entry, and also mute for all the students, okay, when enter the session, but I don't know why it is not work. Okay, Nurul Aini Desa, are you raising hand? Do you have any question? Aini Desa, or you don't have a question? If there is one,
Prof.
okay. Salam.
Please, regarding to chronological order of literature review, is it by must to arrange it according to that is, maybe for example you have a research in from 2000, then 2001, 2002, continuously like that, or you can arrange it anyhow based on chronological arrangement.
Okay, you means the year about your finding, your articles?
Yes, Prof.
Okay, I don't know. You are from what program?
From in MSc,
Okay,
Masters
so
in Highway and Transportation Engineering.
oh, engineering. Okay, I don't know about the other fields. Okay, but maybe the best way is you are arranged accordingly with the accordingly to the year. Okay, from the previous one to the latest one. Okay, that is first, and then about the duration. Okay, how many duration that you want to find out. It is from 2000 to 2015 or something like that. It depends to the research that you are conducting. Okay, for example, in my program for edutech program, okay, we are actually know that the trend of the technology is actually changes day by day. So we are encouraged for the students to find out about the latest the latest literature, because some of the technology, maybe some of the technology is obsolete for certain year, for example. Because the definition, for example, I give you the example. Maybe the definition of online learning in 2000, in year of 2000, is different from the definition of online learning in 2020. So that is why you need to take a look. Okay, do read the previous article properly. Okay, critically synthesize. Is this definition in 2000 is actually uh can be used in this 2020, or it is rational to be used now? Okay, so that is how you works with the year of your findings article for the chapter 2. Okay.
Thank you, Prof. So that
Oh.
means, for example, now, since we are in 2022, is citation or citation of from 2000 to date, is it valid? Or
What year?
is there any limitation in the duration of the citation?
No limitation. I repeat, it depends on your topic. Okay, when you discuss about the theory, I give you about the theory. In education field, when you go about the theory, when you want to discuss about theory, okay, you need to find out the 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 first theory when it comes, for example, from Vygotsky, right? So that is what I mean. It depends on your topic that you want to study or you want to find out. Okay, there is no certain or fixed duration of maybe the articles you want to study, the articles you want to find is from what year to what year. So there is no fix of the duration. Okay, it depends. Okay, maybe if you want to study about the theory, the research design, I believe, okay, you need to read the research design early from maybe for example, the Campbell research design is from 1963. Okay, something like that. Okay, the constructivism theory from Piaget, I believe it is not from 2022 theory. Okay, or the ID model. Okay, ADDIE. Okay, the first person that published the AD model is from Rosset. Okay, you need to read the Rosset first, and then you go to the latest one. Okay, so that is what I mean. It depends on your topic. Okay, on your topic what you want to find. Okay, but for technology, okay, sure, you need to find out the latest one. Okay.
So thank
I
you, Prof. Thank you, Prof.
Okay, Omar. I wish the website will remain there forever. Okay, I will ask PM Dr. Zack to remain it. Okay, because before this, for the first session of this EduTech Bootcamp, okay, in 2020, we do publish interactive PDF. Okay, in the interactive PDF, we compile all the session with the video links. Okay, maybe I will ask PM Dr. Zack will post it together in the website. And we have the slide. Okay, do you have any question while I'm scrolling here the chat books?
Yes, doctor.
Yeah,
Doctor, good morning. How are you?
fine. Why your name is
Please,
Info Search Made Easy?
my name is Mohammed Abdullahi Inua from
Okay, I
MSc
call you Muhammad
HRD.
Abdullah. Okay, Muhammad Abdullah. Okay, what is your
MSc
question?
HRD, doctor. My question is that I want to understand whether there is any direct linkage between research questions and hypothesis.
Your between what? Your
I said I want to find out whether there is any direct linkage between research questions and
Research question.
hypothesis. Yes.
Okay.
Any relationship between research questions and hypothesis.
Okay. Okay. This is about chapter 1. Okay. So you are from what program? Education?
HRD.
Oh, sharp. Okay, you're from sharp. Okay, I don't know. I don't know the way of writing for other faculty, but I hope it is actually same. Okay, the hypothesis should be answer the research question. Okay, what is your prediction about the research question? Is your research question is you want to find the significance, the effect. Okay, for example, the effect. Okay, the effect of certain things. Okay, the intervention that you want to do. Okay, I'm sure that the linkage for the research, the hypothesis is actually come from the research question. Okay, the hypothesis is derived from the research question. So when your research question is asking about the effect of A towards B, so the hypothesis must be something assumption. Okay, assumption of the research question is A is actually give some effects to B. Is A actually is not give effect to B. Okay, that is the linkage. Make sure that the hypothesis actually answer the research question and also reflect to the research question that you write. Okay.
Okay, doctor. Thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you for
May
attending
God
this
reward you
colloquium.
abundantly, doctor. It's okay. Thank you, doctor. I wish you the best.
All right. Okay. I think all of you have fill in the attendance, and also I will give the recording session to PM Dr. Z after this with the slide. So, have any questions from your Google? Okay, okay. This is all the.
It's okay. Sorry, doctor. Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
Assalamu
Waalaikumsalam.
alaikum, doctor. I just said, how can we how can we find the slides?
Okay, again, I do mention it again. Okay, you can find the slide and also the recording of this session in the website. Okay, you go to the chat box. Okay, you will find the link for the website, and also so from the website you can get the recording and also the slide. Okay, do you get it from the chat box?
It's okay.
Thank you for
Thank you, doctor.
what
Thank
have
you so much.
okay, thank you. You're welcome. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
What about the attendance?
I go to the questions
What,
here.
what
Okay.
about the attendance?
Attendance. Okay, attendance also as well. They have pasted the link in the chat box. Do you see the chat box? Rick O. You see the link for the attendance in the chat box? Okay, I want to
No.
answer this question. No, okay, I paste it again. Wait, okay, see here. Okay. Okay, that one. Doctor, how can we publish paper on Scopus? How can we publish paper? Means that the way, okay, there's so many ways, okay, to publish a paper for Scopus. Okay, you can discuss with your supervisor. First maybe you present a paper in conference, okay, in conference, and you need to see first, right, the conference detail, that the conference is publish all the papers presented in that conference to the some of the journals of Scopus. Okay, so you may discuss it with the supervisor, or you can also directly go to any Scopus journal, okay, that allow you to submit. Okay, and then it show that it is indexed in Scopus. So when it allow you to publish to send a paper in that journal, so you can do just send a paper to any journal, okay, that allow you to do that. And then after reviewing, maybe review the paper, the process of review is conducted from the journal. it may publish your paper, okay, after decision to reject or to accept your paper. Okay, it depends. Okay, but the majority do is what majority do is publish a paper from a conference, but make sure the conference stated that all the papers is published in Scopus, not selected papers. Okay, all the papers. Okay, you can search many conference nowadays, and luckily nowadays all the conference is conducted online. You do not need to travel. Okay, okay, you may discuss with your supervisor. Okay. Oh, where can we check our papers plagiarism? What is the rationale of the study? Okay. Where can we check our paper plagiarism? Okay. For the student, I know here some of you is the research student, research study. Okay, master student taught course, research study 1 and research study 2 in SOE, School of Education. Okay, these things. Okay, this about this you may have the enrollment key and also the key to enter the plagiarism software. We call it Turnitin. In UTM, we use Turnitin software. Okay, it provide all the lecturers the key and also the username and password. So for who is who is actually doing research study 1 in research study 2 for master taught course, okay, you will get the enrollment key, okay, and the password, if I'm not mistaken, from a research study community, which is head by PM Dr. Zach and the team, as well as Prof. Shukri, Dr. Nisrin, okay. So that is for research study. Okay, for PhD or master full research or master thought course, I'm not sure how each of your faculty is actually handle about this. But for me, if I'm not mistaken, your lecturer will provide you a class. Okay, you will provide you a class. Okay, you ask your supervisor your class for your turn it in section. So your supervisor will create a class, and then she or he will give you the ID and also the enrollment key for you to able to upload your paper or your thesis or your document in turn it in. Okay, I think in SOE, School of Education, I don't know the other school. In SOE, we also have some of the person in charge about this. Maybe you can ask your supervisor. I don't know who is the person in charge of this. You may get also the username and ID. Okay, for the student account. Okay, to check the plagiarism. All right. What is the rationale of the study? The rationale of the study of what is what you mean, or the rationale of the doing plagiarism? If you ask about this, okay, systematic analysis, critical analysis, I do explain, okay, in my presentation. Okay, so the meta-analysis, you need to come up with some calculation. Okay, so we have do so many papers actually. Okay, so it is comprehensive of analyzing or writing chapter 2 for the meta-analysis. Okay, systematic analysis, you write in a systematic way. Okay, and you need to critical in reading your articles or your journals, okay, so that you not only do a systematic way, you list down or list out all the information, okay, all the topics, but you do not um, criticalize all the things, okay. You need to argue, you need to give some suggestion, find out the weaknesses and also the strength or something that you study, okay. Now it's 11:13. I think we actually come to the end of the session. Don't forget to attend the PM Dr. Associate Professor Dr. Jamal for tomorrow session, okay, at 3 o'clock. Okay, at 3 o'clock, okay, about the chapter 3. Okay, so
Prof,
that's all for, yeah.
Prof, please, one more question. Please,
Okay.
in the literature review, for instance,
Mm-hmm.
if someone is given the background, the historical background of a particular subject matter. Is the historical background supposed to be under introduction or under literature review?
Okay. So you means that what is your question again?
My question regarding to historical background. For instance,
Okay,
now I'm conducting a research on sawdust. So maybe I want to bring a historical background of the sawdust, maybe the volume of sawdust generated in Malaysia or in the world. Where is it supposed to be? Is it supposed to be under chapter 1 or under chapter 2?
Okay, you need to discuss the problem. Okay, maybe the problem in Malaysia and also the problem in country in chapter 1. Okay, but the details of these two things you need to discuss in chapter 2. Okay, because in chapter 1 you just have the part for background of problem, right? Okay, so you just discuss the problem arise from this issue from your country and also the other country maybe. Okay, for chapter 2 you do in depth. Okay, what is actually the situation, okay, the differences, methodology, maybe the method from the your country and also the other country, and then what are the variables, what are the things, the important things that you want to compare between those things, okay, that come to the conclusion you want to compare between that two country maybe. Okay, so discuss more in chapter 2. Okay, but in chapter 1, you need to focus on the problem. I believe that you want to put it the problem right in your chapter 1. So discuss more on the problem. What is the problem on that situation? Okay, that is actually encourage you to study, to come up with the study of your research. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Prof. Thank you.
Okay, so I think that's all for today. So good luck to all of you and thank you for those who attend this session. So I wish you good luck and stay energetic in doing your research and graduate on time if you can. And also do publish a paper from this from your literature review. Okay, so bye. Okay, see you again. Bye, everyone.